Hello everybody. Today in our first grade class we'll be using foam squares to solve all different kinds of problems, okay? So today's objective is, by the end of the lesson, students will be able to successfully solve problems comparing, taking away, and separating. Okay. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do is just count to 20 with the foam squares. Okay, so it doesn't matter what color you get. All we're doing is using this to count to 20, okay? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so we're able to count to 20 using these foam squares. Okay. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to group the purple foam squares together. Alright, we're going to put all the purple ones together. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to group the yellow squares together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so out of the purple and yellow group, which one has more? Alright, that's right, the yellow one has 11. So the 11 is over here. And we have your 7 over here. So how many more yellow do we have than purple? Alright, so we could do our 11 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we have 7 purple. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So we have 4 more yellow squares than we do purple. Okay, because all of these match up, so they cancel each other out, and that leaves you with 4, so there are 4 more yellow ones. Alright, so now we're going to count these squares and see how many we got out of this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we have 12 total squares, okay? So what would happen if we took out all the yellow squares? How many would we have left? Alright, so if we take these out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 yellow squares that you take away. That leaves you with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 left. Okay, so now that we kind of got the grouping and solving problems that way, we're going to go over some just unknown like fill in the blank problems. Okay, so let's do 3 plus blank equals 4. So for this one, let's just go ahead and use the yellow one. So 3 plus blank equals 4. So we have 3 yellow squares right here. So what we're trying to do is get 4 squares. All right. So how many more squares, yellow squares, do we need to get 4? All right, that is correct. We need one more square. So 3 plus 1 equals 4. All right, now let's try another one. So we're not going to worry about the color on this one, but we're going to do 3 plus blank equals 7. So let's just use, let's say 3 reds plus blank equals 7. So we have 3, and now we're trying to get to 7. All right, so let's just use yellow for this one. So we're trying to get to 7 from 3, so we got 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 3 plus what equals 7? All right, that's right. 3 plus 4 equals 7, because we have these 3, and then we have the 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so now let's try a subtraction problem. Okay, so let's say we have 7 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we take 2 away. So 7 minus 2 equals blank. So we have 7 right now, and we take 2 and we put them over to the side. So what would that leave you with? All right, that's correct. It leaves you with 5 purple squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now let's say we have 8 squares. 6, 7, 8. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're subtracting and we're trying to equal 2. So we have 8 yellow squares and we're trying to get to 2. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we take 6 squares away, that leaves us with the 2 that we're wanting. So 8 minus 6 equals 2. All right, let's just try a couple more. Let's say we have 3 red squares and we're trying to equal 10. So 3 plus blank equals 10. Okay. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So 3 plus blank equals 10. What would it be? All right, that is correct. If we have 3 and we add 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we equal 10. 8, 9, and 10. All right, so let's say we have 10 squares of all different colors. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10 squares, and we want to take 4 away out of these 10. So what would that leave us? So what we do out of these 10 squares, we take 4 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what that would leave us is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 10 minus 4 would equal 6. All right, so that sums up our lesson. Does anybody have any questions?